What's up, guys? So before we get into the video, I just wanted to give everyone a quick update on what's been going on since my last upload. It's kind of crazy that it's been about 3 years since my last video, but in that time, a lot has changed for me personally. I got a job, I moved out of state, and I graduated college. So in that time, I really just wasn't focused on making videos, but I did still want to document everything that I was doing. So basically, I was just stockpiling footage. Now that I've had a little bit more time, I've been able to go back and edit some of that footage. And the first 2 videos that you're gonna see, they're from before I moved, so a couple years ago now. But then the rest after that are gonna be in more of a time-lapse format to kind of quickly catch everybody back up to speed. So although the Datsun may not look a whole lot different from the last time you guys saw it, I can promise you that a couple things have changed. So if you're interested to see how we got to this point, make sure you follow along, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more videos. What's up, guys? I'm Ian and this is Engine Design. Today we're going to be attaching a new air dam to the 280ZX. So this has been a long time coming. I actually got this air dam on eBay I ordered it 3 months ago, and it just came in. It shipped from Malaysia, and so in order to cut down the shipping costs, they actually had to cut it in half. So I messaged the seller and he told me to just go out and buy a fiberglass repair kit. So that's what I did. We're just going to be fixing this seam right here and making it one piece. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, we're just going to apply some fiberglass patch down the center here to reattach this air dam. Alright, so I got my fiberglass done here. It's been about 2 hours or so. And overall it doesn't look too bad. We got a little bit of bubbling up here, and it came loose here just at the end, but I don't even think I'll have to redo that really. I'll just sand it down, and I think it should be good from there. So, unclip this. Alright, let's go mock it up. So here we are, all mocked up. I just taped it up there so we could get a general idea of what we're going to be working with. And all in all, I'm really liking the look. The one thing I can notice is that it gets it fairly low. It might be a little bit more raised once we actually install, but you can tell I will definitely be needing some side skirts in the near future here, just so the body kind of flows nicer. The reason why I chose this air dam in the first place was just the fact that it was really curvy and I like the lines to it. A lot of the ones that I saw were just too boxy for my taste. I don't even think I'm gonna end up putting that front bumper back on. I just have never liked that big boxy 80s bumper. I think what I'm gonna do instead of that is custom make a grill, just CNC cut some aluminum and do something a little bit custom. So I think the next thing is to see if we can get rid of this crack. Alright, so we are just about finished up here. It's feeling pretty nice. I think just one layer of Bondo on there will really even everything out. But I was able to clean most of it up. Let's get to it. Alright, so while the Bondo dries, we're just going to see if we can take out this old air dam in here. It shouldn't be a problem. I sprayed all the bolts beforehand, but let's see how it goes. Alright, so just like everything on this car, it's much more difficult than what you think at the start. You can see it's barely hanging on by a thread here. I'd say just about half of the bolts that I took out either snapped or just came out of their holes. But the ones I'm having trouble with are these three with the screw top, a Phillips head on it. I can't get those out. I got all the other ones out, but as you can see, it's not very sturdy. And I think just to get everything out of here and to give me better access, we're gonna take another approach. All right, well, it's not pretty, but it's off. What I'm thinking for here is these, I'm gonna have to drill new holes for these on the new air dam anyway. So I might just, I don't know, I'm gonna spray them down one more time, see if I can get them. I don't know if it's worth it to drill them out, but yeah, we got it off. All right, so first things first here, we do still need to drill out these three bolts right here. I already got started on the center one, but we still gotta do the two edges. All right, so what's up guys? This is day 2 of working on the bumper right here. As you can see, we let the Bondo dry overnight. Right now we're just gonna go in, we're gonna resand everything down, and there might be a few spots where I need to add a little bit of extra Bondo, but overall, I think it'll work out, so let's get started. Alright, what's up guys? So we have the bumper hanging up here. We're just gonna wipe it down with a tack cloth real quick and then get to priming. Alright guys, so I let the bumper dry overnight and overall it came out looking pretty solid. There's a little bit of a crack there in the middle. I think I can sand that out though. And as I said back here, I didn't really care about it just because we're gonna end up drilling a hole through it anyway. But overall, came out pretty solid. I only did a primer just because my plan for the whole car is to just take it to a shop and have them do it a little bit more professionally once I prime everything. But overall, happy with the results. Let's see if we can get it fitted. All right, so all we're gonna do, we're gonna take some clamps and just pin them in place all the way around just to get a nice estimate of the fitment. All right, so that's looking pretty flush to me. The next step, we're gonna go around to all of these. They already have little markers for where the hole should be. I don't think those are exactly right. Plus, on this one, I don't know if you can tell, there's a crack in here. So I don't even trust putting another bolt through here. I think I'm just gonna re-drill one right next to it. And then I think from here, we're just gonna go from the back and come straight through it. And then do the same to the other side. Alright guys, so we are finally done with the air dam right here, and I gotta say, it looks pretty badass. I think it turned out really nice. The one little thing is as I let it dry right here, a little crack popped up. I just sanded it down and it should just take a little bit of touching up right there. But overall, I'm really liking how it turned out. I know a lot of people will say that they don't like it. They don't like how I'm straying away from the original body style. But that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to make this car my own. So I think I've really done that, especially with this piece. And the one thing I will say is this thing, you know how some people say that their car has an ass? Well, my car has a chin now, all right? This thing is
pretty massive, I'll say, and it definitely makes me realize that the rest of the car isn't quite evened out. So I'm gonna have to get some side skirts, and I'm gonna have to get a rear diffuser or some kind of bumper back here. I know they don't make too many, but I'm gonna have to figure something out because it is not evened out at all. But overall, as you can see right here, what I started with and what I ended with, it's definitely a great transformation right here. All right, guys, so I think that is about gonna do it. Let me know in the comment section what you think. If you love it, if you hate it, I'd love to hear it either way. The other thing I will ask is if you have any suggestions for what I should do with the side skirts. I've been considering doing some custom fiberglass, fabricating my own out of metal, or ordering them online. And right now I'm really not sure what I'm gonna go with, so any opinions, I'd love to hear them. Same goes for a rear bumper slash rear diffuser right here. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear about them. So that's about gonna do it. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.